to the Bub Club. Bub Club. The Bub Club Beehive story. Bub Club. Where are the Bub Club going today? We're all dressed up in a very special way. Look at the gloves on our hands and our paws. It could make it tricky to close all the doors. Look at those massive white hats on our heads. I hope we can see to miss the flower beds. There's a netting on our hats protecting our faces. And Wen is on our feet so we can walk in muddy places. So why do you think we're covered up so well? I'm so excited I can hardly wait to tell. We're off to see our honeybee friends, to ask for some honey before summer ends. We can only ask for honey when they've got plenty to spare. If they have enough for winter, then they're happy to share. We wear all these clothes so we don't get stung. It wouldn't be on purpose, but some bees are highly strung. So this is their house. It's called a beehive, and they're interested to see us when we arrive. Chimpy has some smoke, which will make them feel calm, so they know for certain we don't mean them any harm. Let's ask them together if they're happy that we're here. Then it will be safe for us to draw in very near. Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. Have you got enough to share? Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. If you've got enough to spare. Cubby is opening the hive roof up. It's being held there by a very helpful pup. What do you think Cubby will find inside? They're pulling it out. Keep the roof open wide. Oh, what a beautiful honeycomb. We'll just take the one and leave the rest in their home. Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. Have you got enough to share? Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. If you've got enough to spare. Cubby and Pup hold the honeycomb up, while Kitty is holding the collection cup. Knocking off the wax to let the honey flow. Cubby and Pup, don't you let that go. We can use that wax for lots of other things, so we'll take it with us. But first, let's all sing. Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. Have you got enough to share? Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. If you've got enough to spare. I really love honey, almost as much as cheese. And I love it when we can all come to visit the bees. Golden and pure, honey tastes so sweet. It's lovely to keep it as an extra special treat. Now there's one of us who'd eat honey every day if they could. And that's our Cubby Bub, who thinks it's particularly good. Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. Have you got enough to share? Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. If you've got enough to spare. Thank you, honeybees. We'll see you all another time. We'll plant lots of lovely flowers for you to come and find. Hang on a minute. What's that behind the hive?
Chicken!
I can see some movement of something that's alive. Oh, cheeky chicken! I should have known it was you. You came along to help us, and in a bee hat too.
Chicken!
Thank you, cheeky chicken. Come along with us back home.
Chicken!
We'll share with you some honey and some yummy honeycomb. Well, that's the end of our story about us collecting honey and finding cheeky chicken in a hat. How very funny.
Chicken!
Come back another time. We've got more stories for you. All about the Bub Club and the fun things that we do. Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. Have you got enough to share? Busy buzzy bees, we'd love some honey please. If you've got enough to spare. Goodbye from the Bub Club. Bub Club. Come back soon. Bub Club.
Chicken! can.